Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, while he was on the golf course, said, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this week and then get back to working out and figure things out in a couple weeks. At this point, we know Aaron is in incredible shape. Okay?
Yeah.
He's in incredible shape. He looked great at the match. He threw a ball 150 yards into a pontoon guy's gullet, basically.
I mean, ridiculous.
Crow hops into this thing. He's in great shape. He said he's going to continue working out and then figure this out in the next couple weeks, which he has to do because training camp is in a couple weeks. What are you hearing? Do you know just as much as us at this point, or is there actually information to be known?
First of all, he is in good shape. His arm is still great. He's a good golfer. I mean, he's like apparently a 4.5 handicap. That means he could go out and, break par. So, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah. Hey, Ian, he ain't scoring 91 like you on some shithole course.
Aaron Rodgers.
All right, Ian, he's Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. This is Aaron Rodgers.
This is fair.
Yeah, that's what's And by the way, he sandbagged to the match. He said, I hadn't been playing. He very clearly had been hitting balls.
Lies.
Yeah. Which is awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
that's great.
By the way, I'm all about that. But
yeah, as far as kind of what's going on, obviously nothing imminent because training camp's not starting for another couple weeks. I thought his use of language, Aaron Rodgers is very, very specific, right? Like when he does interviews, whether it's his kind of thoughtful mode post game or whether he did the Kenny Mayne thing and he thanked and, embraced everyone except Brian Gutekunst, but he did say, Matt LaFleur's a great guy and everything he does is very specific. For him to say the other day, like he did, I think it was kind of right off the course, spend the next couple weeks and figure it out, was interesting to me because it made me think there is something to figure out rather than I want out, rather than we'll see where I'll be, rather than find a new home. We'll figure it out. At least made me think he's leaning toward all right, there's clearly an option staying that makes sense. So his use of language is very specific, and I kind of took note of that.
Ian, that's a big deal right there, the way you dive into the linguistics of it all. That is true. Figure it out. Is he talking about, maybe not just Gutekunst, by the way. And once again, I know less than everybody else. He and I are not like that, and I do not want to put myself in a position to say something compromising about him and then him not be happy with me or whatever. So I've kind of stayed out of this. AJ's going to have to talk. He was supposed to be here today, but he's been with him yet again. And, I wonder if Aaron, and we'll ask AJ tomorrow. He's supposed to be here today. We'll ask him. We thought he was going to be here today.
Right.
He's supposed to do whatever the hell he wants to do. But did AJ, Aaron, and people he hasn't been around in some time since the Kentucky Derby, and have they sat down? Is there maybe a figure it out situation happening with all parties right now? Both Aaron, friends, business, Packers. Let's figure it out is a fascinating thing whenever you break down the fact that he is incredibly intelligent and there is a reason behind everything he says. So that's got to feel pretty good. Ty, he's gonna be a Packer, maybe.
Wow. Yeah.
Is AJ in there smoking cigars saying, we can figure this out, can't we? Is AJ in there?
Your swords away.
Is this what's going on, Ty? I wonder.
Well, I assume at this point, because what options do they have? Either he comes back, they're not going to trade him, so it's either he comes back and plays.
Do we know that for sure?
I think so.
Love
Right?
I don't see any way that they trade him. I really don't. I couldn't even make sense of the compensation at all that would make an Aaron Rodgers trade make sense. It would just be hard for me to fathom.
We did some fantasy booking on this show about the Niners and who they would have to give up, and Niners fans started coming up and saying, we ain't going to trade those people. It's that's what we're talking about. Nobody. Exactly. It's going to be very difficult to make it worth it for the Packers, but if Aaron doesn't want to go, what happens? Who knows? Jordan Love, Mulligata said, has been absolutely balling out alongside Deshaun Watson and Justin Fields.